The most important resistance for Bitcoin in this entire trend just slipped into support, and on today's video I will talk about what is going to be happening next for Bitcoin, what are the big support targets below us, what are the big resistance targets above us, and many more important charts we need to discuss right now in today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap up the like button back above 700 likes on today's update video. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the 8-minute short term on Bitcoin, where I will be approaching the 43,000 US dollars as the main level as big resistance for Bitcoin. And even yesterday, while we were trying to be breaking above this level, we saw a significant rejection and Bitcoin moved down all the way to 41.7k and is currently already bouncing back up to 43,000 US dollars. So I have said this several times before in yesterday's video as well. As long as Bitcoin is not breaking above the red box here on the top side, I won't expect that Bitcoin is going to see such a significant continuation towards the upside. And of course, if we break above this level, that is the point of the confirmation where we're breaking above this most important level of resistance. And then I really expect Bitcoin could start to be flying towards levels somewhere around 45 to 46,000 US dollars. But as long as we're not breaking above this level, my ultimate target is this level right here, 39.7k. Why? Is because honestly, in this entire trend, I think the lowest amount of risk on buying a long position is sitting around 39.7k. And of course, I don't necessarily have to get entered, but if I want to get entered, I want to have a good position. Like you guys know, I already filled up a small little trade here back around this region right here, and currently that trade is approximately in 1,000 US dollars in profit. But of course, for me to be opening up a massive new trade, I just want to be getting an entry in this region right here. And I said it as well in yesterday's video, guys. I am a lion. I am not gonna chase my prey. I just wait there in the corner, sit very calmly and let the prey come to me. And that is how it should be as a trader. I mean, I have set up my levels where I am interested in buying, and in trading sometimes you just have to be very patient before your trade is going to get filled up. And of course, at the same time, I am looking at new opportunities as well, potentially if Bitcoin breaks that 43,000 US dollar level. But for me, this is the lowest risk amount of trade I want to be entering, and I'm going to keep my eyes wide open on it. And of course, if Bitcoin right now breaks above that 43,000 US dollars, continues further towards the upside, I'm of course going to close out this position and going to be looking at my next trade right here. So this is what I'm doing. The W pattern for Bitcoin is still definitely in play, and it will be breaking out if we confirm the break above the red box right here. So if we're also looking at the liquidation heat map, we can see that currently sitting around that 44,000 to 43.7k is a massive amount of liquidations of Bitcoin short positions laying, and that makes it, in my opinion, very interesting because that is exactly just above that red box of resistance. It's approximately right here, and if we touch that level, approximately $1 billion US dollars in Bitcoin shorts are going to get liquidated, and that will be massive news. And of course, you have to understand that also while we saw this bounce here, it exactly bounced from the descending triangle breakout, and it flipped literally the previous resistance into support, what is of course also a very bullish development in my opinion. But just like I said in the beginning of the video, in my opinion, I'm not gonna be bullish until Bitcoin breaks above this region right here. But if Bitcoin really comes down here, I think not this level is going to be providing support this time. No, it's going to be the 39.7 to 39.3k that is really going to be providing support. And honestly, wouldn't a lot of people be freaked out if we go down here and then bounce once again back towards the upside? Honestly, it would probably caught a lot of people off guard, and that is of course a thing I absolutely love. So that is currently what I'm looking at. Of course, in terms of my forecast, everything is still playing out here. I was expecting we were going to see some consolidation, and that is exactly what currently is playing out. And guys, if you want to be knowing what is next, this is my prediction. I think Bitcoin is still going to be pumping, but the question is, when is it going to start to be pumping? Because I think it's going to be pumping once the Bitcoin spot ETF window is going to be there. So I think the big pump for Bitcoin is going to come in approximately 13 to 14 days here. So make sure to get ready for that. I think we've got one more week of reaccumulation for Bitcoin around this region, and then we're probably going to be going up here. So make sure to accumulate accordingly. And I mean, guys, if you want to be trading yourself, you could do so in the link description of today's video, because if you write an assignment account using that link below to BYBIT, you could claim a deposit bonus up to $40,000. And like you know, you could also claim this insane free 1,000 US dollar trade. And all you need to do for that is literally go to the link description of today's video, sign up an account using that link below, complete KYC level 1, deposit $100 in your first 7 days, and you could be claiming this insane airdrop position. So make sure to check it out in the link description of today's video. You could claim it on Bitcoin, Ethereum, or on Pepe, whatever you want. And I mean, if Bitcoin right now pumps 20%, you're literally making more than $20,000 from like an what is it, a $1,000 from just a $100 deposit, what is of course absolutely massive. And of course, if you can't trade on BYBIT due to any reason, make sure to check out bitfinex. In the link description, they're offering you a 10% cashback on everything you're depositing. And yeah, bitfinex is very similar to BYBIT, but it's just an exchange where you don't need to do KYC, and that is also a thing I really like. Going further in towards the content here on the Bitcoin price section, we can currently see that Bitcoin is potentially even creating a bull flag right here. So this is actually a very interesting chart here. You can clearly see Bitcoin had a massive rally, then another massive rally, and now a reaccumulation and potentially a breakout of this bull flag is looming. So keep your eyes wide open on that. But I said this several times before, guys. I think right now we are in this reaccumulation phase between the red box, what is resistance, and the green box, which is support. And I still think that we are probably going to be trading in this region for quite a while here, and that wouldn't be bad at all. That actually will be super good for Bitcoin. That is a very good thing to be seeing, in my opinion. And of course, we can currently see that I think really if we break above this red box right here completely, that is the point where I would really start to say, okay, right now the bull market could potentially maybe really be starting, because yeah, this has been the drop-off point, what literally caused Bitcoin to dump down from $47,000 all the way to $15,000, what was of course a massive collapse towards the downside. So yeah, 43.2k is also the exact level of resistance, and of course the level above us is going to be 46.8k. That is going to be the next big level we're going to be aiming for as resistance to be breaking above of. And honestly, guys, if you're just zooming out on Bitcoin right now here and just approaching it, we had this massive rally towards the upside. Right now we're seeing very strong consolidation on the price action of Bitcoin. I think the price action is looking very good and very healthy, and honestly, this is really price action that gets created that really can continue, because sometimes you see these exponential rallies and a big dump towards the downside, or sometimes you see these exponential rallies and Bitcoin just dumps towards the downside again and comes back towards the beginning of the point. That is not what we're seeing right now here. We're seeing strong consolidation around this region, what is very good for Bitcoin, and that is really making myself extremely bullish on it as well. So looking forward towards where we're going to be going towards, especially with the Bitcoin halving only 110 days out here, and of course the spot ETF is going to be almost there. And guys, before finishing this video, make sure to check also altcoin Rover. I just uploaded this video a day ago about what is the next 100x in crypto. I mean, I called this already around $200, but currently this is the Bitcoin punks are sitting around $3,000, and once I uploaded this video, it was around $2,000. So it's already like a 50% increasement ever since I made this video. So guys, make sure to subscribe to altcoin Rover, where I discuss altcoin opportunities and other opportunities in the market. It's an amazing channel that you definitely need to be checking out. So thank you so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.